As a remedial massage therapist, much of my day depends on staying in shape. If you're anything like me, you'll be spending a lot of your day in this position, which means that your palms are pronated and your humerus is internally rotated. And what this is doing is placing a tremendous amount of pressure right here. Here's my number one treatment that many practitioners will not tell you about. The postural guys focus a lot on the strength of the upper back. I'm going to be focusing on the strength of your chest. So what you'll need is a super simple weight, right? This is all I've got to hand here in the clinic. This will do. We're focusing here on our pectoralis. Look at this beauty. And look, from the side view, this is what happens. The shoulder sits back. That's what takes the pressure off your upper traps and your lev scap. Here we go. Normally I'd set a timer. I definitely use a mirror and take a nice wide stance. And I'm taking the arm back as far as it will go so that I'm putting some pressure on my pec. That is, I want to feel some activation, some stretch. When I find the challenge point, I just pulse. Now we want to pulse in lots of different directions. I've got upward and downward. I've also got backward and forward. And I've got all sorts of diagonals. Well, really just the two diagonals. And that's about 30 seconds. Let's change sides. If you're doing this right, you will feel a change even in that short space of time. And over time, what's going to happen is rather than the shoulders coming forward, the chest is going to support from underneath. Rather than gripping from above, we're supporting from underneath. Grab your weight. Find your positioning. You want to place the pec in a little bit of activation, and over time you might want to boost that up. Okay, 30 seconds times 4 is enough. The research shows that 30 seconds by 4 is enough. I'm doing a different direction to increase the number of mitochondria in the cell. That is golden. And I'm now doing my diagonals. And all the while I'm breathing. Okay, there you have it. I'm going to repeat that either side while I tell you about how this is going to impact on your jaw. Again, working all your different directions as you place the pectoralis in activation. You can imagine the stronger the chest, that is, the more support we have from underneath. Already at my diagonals. The more the head can sit back. Rather than coming forward, head's going to sit back as I'm more supported from underneath. Our last 30 seconds. If you don't feel a difference even in this day alone, I want you to make a comment and let me know, hey Lexi, it's not working for me. Guys, we want to feel the benefits immediately. You'll not come across this with any physios. Physios all focus on the strength of the upper back. It's only part of the solution. Here we have it. My number one technique for relieving strain of your upper traps, your trapezius, and your lev scap. Most of us have a pressure point right there. And that's the number one thing I see and treat here as a remedial massage therapist. You might find after doing it that you're more inclined to want to get the arm back. Use it. Let me know how you go. I'm Alexis Dennehy, remedial massage therapist and yoga therapist. Thank you for joining me.